Let's go check on those that
No,
balloon.
can we loot the bodies first, though?
Yeah, you can go ahead and loot bodies.
Just cinder and ash is all that's left.
Yeah, but metal doesn't melt that easy.
Now keep in mind, I don't like put full loot on every single body, but just because like they would be a pain in the ass every single combat. But you may go ahead and loot, and whoever wants to do that, you designate one person to make a perception check.
Yo, let me do it.
Go, Sober. Go ahead and make that roll.
And as he's looting, I'm just gonna go over to the barrel, and I'm just gonna knock on the top of the barrel.
What was the perception roll that you got?
Not good.
What was the number?
Mine was a 7. Sober was a 7.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sober,
so you managed to
wanted do it.
find 2 cutlasses in still good condition. Everything else is unusable.
I hold them both up in each hand. Hey, boys, who wants one?
Give him to Sklunk so he can catapult.
Splunk,
What?
Splunk, you want 2 cutlasses? Some 2
Sure.
swords?
I reach out and open up my bag of holding. Just put them in here.
And I dump them in.
Ding.
Alright, so I'm going over to the barrel, and I'm knocking on it with my sword, angrily. Get out!
And then I just move 1 square over.
1 second.
Is the barrel closed, or can I pull this motherfucker out?
It's closed.
Damn it.
Galhead, can I just put my sword through the barrel?
No.
Why?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't like the barrel. It looks funny.
Just not yet.
Look, if I don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what I'm doing. So.
Well, you just told me what you plan on doing.
No, I told you what I thought about doing. It's different.
Were you planning on it, though?
Yes.
Exactly.
Can I go slap one of the snails on the shell?
Yeah.
Galahad. Got it. The snail on the right, I walk up to it, not sneakily, and I slap it on the back of its shell.
Explain to me in what way you're slapping it.
Like if you met, never mind. If you met a good friend and you give him a hearty slap on the back.
And keep in mind, these things are essentially like horses. So I want you to think how a horse would react to getting slapped on the ass.
Can I
and then tell me if you would still like to do this.
I would still like to do that on the snail on the right.
Okay. So it's going to kind of rear back a little bit as you do that. It's kind of weird to see a snail kind of rear up. And it's going to kind of start scooting away from you.
Can I attempt to tame the one on the left using nature check?
It would be an animal handling check.
I would also like to attempt to try to tame one. I guess maybe the one.
So they are already tamed, just kind of straight up. But you can make the animal handling checks to try to ride them.
Okay, I would like to do the one that was being provoked already.
Okay.
Ooh, an 18. Ooh, that's kind of spicy.
I did not mean to do that, but can I just take one of those numbers?
You take the first one rolled. So have you rolled? Who rolled with advantage?
Skittles rolled a 20 and a 19.
Yeah.
Then yeah, just use the. Either way, that's totally successful.
Cool. I now have a pet snail.
So yeah, you were able to kind of climb onto that one, and you're riding it around very much like in the snail races. You're very comfortable with this.
Giggity,
and
giggity.
Caspian, you as well succeed. You guys each get a different snail.
Okay, I'll take
Got it.
Skittles gets the one on the right because that's the one I provoked. Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, you guys are each riding around on these. You're able to control them. And by the way, the snails are each large enough to carry about 3 people.
No.
Skittles, let me up.
No.
Get me up. I slapped it on its ass. Please let me ride it.
You slapped it on its ass. You have been banned from snail riding.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to my other friend then.
All right.
There is no space on my snail.
All right, real quick. I wanna go back to the one thing. There was someone trying to talk to the person in the barrel. How did that go? want that interaction to kind of
Getting on your
finish out.
snail, Caspian.
I'm
No, you're
trying-
not.
I'm
You can
trying
get
to
off.
Come
Hey
on,
guys,
initiate
guys,
my
guys!
RP.
Everyone is doing the snails. We're gonna put a pin in that for a second, and let's let
Yes.
the interaction between the barrel person and whoever's talking to them finish out.
That would be me.
Go for it.
So I'm still knocking on the barrel. Hey, get out!
I'm gonna walk up to Gal. Gal, what's going on?
This is where the guy just kind of like disappeared.
There's a
Came
guy in
out
the
for a
barrel?
Yeah, there's a guy in the barrel. He won't come out though.
Hey, guy in the barrel, come on out, please.
And then as you finish knocking, the lid comes open and out stands a 10-foot tall, broadly built Goliath who looks over at Pip. I have no idea what your character's name is.
By the way,
Squonk.
he's describing himself as 10 feet. You'd be at most about like 8 feet tall. 10
8
feet's a little
feet,
too much.
1 inch.
Yeah,
I'm off
that's
the
fine.
snail, and I'm like, hey, my friend Galahad can take you.
Every fucking time.
Sober, you're still sober. You are dealing with the snail right now.
Sober is not really sober right now. I just want you all to know that.
Yeah, I can tell.
I
Alright.
love how he says Gale can take him after Gale missed with a sword and I massacred everybody, but he still goes, "Oh, Gale can take him."
Hey, I put gold on you, all right, Skittles?
Alright, so we're keeping up the RP. This gentleman stands out of the barrel. He's very tall. I say, well, what's up, dude? You're tall, dog.
Completely ignoring him, I look over to Bip. I'll be honest, I forget your character's name.
Sklunk.
Sklunk. And I look him in his little eyes. I pick him up and I say, my friend, you've grown in more ways than one.
Pippin! And like he's just holding me, and my arms are just moving. Like,
And
As
so
I'm
are your
staring
friends.
at
give him
his
a-
chest.
I give him a okay.
He said you've grown in more
Sober
ways than
one.
one.
And I'm not the sober one, Galahad.
Ah.
I'm gonna give him a big ol' hug.
Murbo.
Okay.
You press your chest against his?
No, I give him a
What
hug.
about-
I'm literally just giving him a hug.
Murbo.
I stare at him and I say, do you remember me, my old friend?
It's
Remember?
Pippin.
Tears form in my eyes as I shed tears. And I hug him back.
Yay!
I'm just looking at this and just pure confusion. Somewhat, I don't know, disgusted? I don't know if that's the word for it.
No, that's
I-
exactly how you
I
should
look
be
at
responding to this.
Pippin
Okay.
and I asked Pippin, I was like, do you know this guy?
I stopped hugging him. Like, yeah, me and Pippin grew up together.
This tall motherfucker grew up with you.
Yeah,
You're lying.
nope, not at all. We used to hang out when we
You
were
can
little.
roll an insight check if you want to see if they're lying or not.
And I believe
I'll roll
him
an
because
insight.
this grown man is crying.
How tall is Sklunk?
He's not fucking lying.
No. Who
Skunk's like
asked how
3'7".
tall I am?
Me, Shark.
I am 2
That's
foot.
it.
I am 2'9". I am a gnome.
Oh my god.
Literally come up like below this guy's
Look,
knee.
I know you're not lying to me, but there's no shot you grew up with this man.
Oh yes, way back in the day when I was causing mischief, Pippin was actually the guy that was actually helping with the mischief. Funny enough, we kind of met doing the same kind of joke at the bakery. When the fresh pies would come out, we would get to like, you know, we'd pull a little bit of a tricksy. Sometimes we would actually like just take the pies and we'd eat them together. It was funny. But Pippin came up with an amazing plan. He's like, what if we unstuffed some of the pies with different things to make it look like it's the same pie? So we took there was a cherry pie out one day. So I stuck my hand in the cherry pie and I pulled out the cherries and I put in a dead rat. It was really funny. Because all the blood was still in there, so it looked like it was still a red pie.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn.
Yes,
to
I remember that
Papadopoulos
time.
III over here.
I think that's a fucking crime. Hello.
It was so good.
It was so funny,
It was
and I
good
give
for
a hearty
who?
laugh.
So I turn to Pippin Lopsicopoulos III over here, and I ask, "Dude, what are you doing here? How'd you get here?"
Yes, how did you get here, Pippin?
So one day, I was out for a stroll along the river, and I heard a sound, and I followed it. And in the woods was this magical circle, beaming with magic in the shape of a circle.
I can see why you're friends with Bip.
And I walked in and found myself here.
Magical circle, beaming with magic.
In a circle.
It is
Shaped like a circle.
No way.
I mean, his logic checks out.
I
What
mean,
color
it
was
does.
it?
No, I understand. I look at Galahad. Galahad, you trust this man?
No, I don't.
Do we believe him and Sklonk?
I don't. I believe that they grew up together. Yes, I just
You
don't.
believe the 2'9" man and the 8' man grew up together?
This is true. We used to share clothes.
We're not lying. Yeah.
I see no reason to not believe this story.
Would you just like backpack Sklunk around?
Yeah, Sklunk wore his beanies as dresses.
He
I
used
did.
to carry me when I was a little lad.
I
He
did.
did not carry you.
He had a growth spurt in middle school. In middle orc school.
Galahad,
yeah.
they're lying to us.
I listen, bro. I believe that they grew up together because the story is way too specific in order to be made up.
I kept
However,
his, I kept
do
his
not
wiener warm with
believe-
one of my pieces of pants.
He used to hold me so close.
Can I fucking RP here?
Can you? I think you're just being purposefully ignored.
Oh man, the times we've had together. Do you remember that one time that we did the thing with the cart?
Yes, I do. I
was
remember it like
so
it was
funny.
yesterday.
Mr. Gallon was so upset. It was so funny. He just caught him
Yes,
in
and
the pants
Auntie
down.
Nene, she was heartbroken, but she'd get over it in time.
Yeah. But
Who's
she
the
was a
name of your
good
teacher?
lass.
Galahad, what's going on?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to ask questions to figure out what the fuck is going on.
But my friend, why
I
is
just- I
it
just
you are
give up.
here?
Let's just skip the setting them on fire part.
So
Why is it-
basically, I've come into a group of friends here. So this is Galadin. I put to Gal. This is Korshak. I like,
No.
or wait, no, yeah, I get his name right for the only time. This is
Let's
Korshak.
go!
This is crap. Sober. What was your character's name?
Sober.
Oh, it's just this is Sober. This is Zeres. Hi, Zeres. It's super far in the
Sklunk.
back. Skittles is over there by the snail. He's on the right. Duraga's the metal android over there. He's hanging out. And then we have Caspian. He's also hanging out. He's on the left snail. Also, this is Peaches. You could say hi, Peaches. He's a friend. And Peaches like sniffs him. You like, hold your hand out.
I sniff him back.
Oh,
Yeah,
Peaches
they-
reacts
they-
almost
Typical Pip.
nervously to this because until now, Peaches have been the biggest thing in this group.
So yeah, this is Peaches. She's my loyal pet. She's actually an Aurum Vorax den leader that I've tamed in the early parts. Basically, we've been like a group for hire. We're called the Blueberry Boys. And basically, what we've been doing is been doing a couple adventures. We even destroyed an entire bandit camp. It was so freaking awesome. I got to eat a lot of chicken tenders on the entire time. It was awesome. We sailed on ships. We escorted a complete asshole across an entire valley, and we got to fight a giant tree monster. And then we fought. We got to persuade some trolls and some humanoids and ogres with gold. And then we completed all these other things. I caught a chicken. It was so cool. Like highlight of my life, really. And then all of a sudden we decided to go to we talked to an older gentleman, and he guided us to this circus that gave tickets out. And we were supposed to meet with Mr. Light and Mr. What was the other name? Witch. We met with Mr. Witch.
They
and
all
Mr.
came to
Light.
this land willingly.
Yes, we did.
Then
We
you
were
knew how to
teleported
get
here.
in.
We did. We were.
Well, do you know how to leave?
Nope.
We assume. Hold on, Gal. I have an answer. I might have
Very
an
well.
answer, actually. An
No,
idea.
no, that just won't do.
What do
I've
you-
been looking for a way out for so long.
We're gonna try to find the queen and talk to her and see if she might know anything about that. We also have to find. But yeah, it's just the queen, right? We just.
You're trying to find Zybilna.
We're trying to find
You're- so-
Zybilna.
But currently, you'll notice, and what you guys should have picked up on, and I'm just going to tell you guys this, is Zybilna's supposed to be the one ruling over this, and now you've been told someone else is actually ruling over it. That should raise some amount of concern.
Who said that?
Because
The-
if you
the
guys
hag.
remember, the reason you're looking for Zybilna is because Madrick, her warlock, has lost contact with his patron. So the ruler of this area that has lost contact with people close to her, who have a magical connection to her, by the way, is known as no longer as the ruler by some of the people who live here. I'll let you guys piece that together, but there should be an amount of concern associated with that.
Okay.
There is.
So Pippin,
Well,
what's,
if your
what is-
party
what's going
allows
on?
it, I would like to join y'all, and perhaps one day
Whoa,
leave this
hold up
place.
there.
Wait, no.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. We have to discuss this.
Yeah,
Can
we
I
don't
cast-
know you.
Can I cast Hideous Laughter on Galadin and Sober?
Can I cast Hold
Um,
Person?
We're gonna not do PvP right now.
Can I charisma check with Gal and Sober just shake my boobs?
Yes, can I get the
no.
left teat? Oh.
So, what do you mean charisma check with Galad's over, Steve? What do you
Like
what do you
just distract them entirely for like mid sentence.
mean? So, okay, that would be a performance check, and
Okay.
you may do that.
Okay.
So you're just gonna kind of like Mardi Gras wiggle at them a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to give them bardic inspiration so it works.
I'm just gonna give them like DM inspiration for this. Yeah,
what
fuck
roast,
it.
What roast do
Gal?
we have to make?
Wait,
We
hold
can't
on.
fight this?
You don't
We
have to
can't-
make any. No. You guys are distracted by Sklunk's voluptuous chest, and you guys both get a point of inspiration. So I don't quite know how to track this.
Can I
hold on.
cast Sleep on Sklunk?
Not at this time. So remember, guys, I don't.
I would
allow for
like to
PvP.
join in.
I don't
Could I-
allow for PvP unless it's like discussed by both players, and like you guys have to kind of like DM me that like you're both okay with this. Other than that, you're not allowed to like use spells or persuasion or anything like that on your party member. You're allowed to try to lie to your party members. Deception's always okay, or like try to distract them from something. But no, just outright PvP unless it's like blatantly told to me by both people that they're okay with it.
Could I do a performance check and like twerk and give them a wink?
Give who a wink?
I don't know their names
Gal
yet.
and
doesn't-
Sober?
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that.
Well,
You could do
Can
that.
I cast Hold Person?
To try to stop him from doing it.
Yeah.
Mid twerk.
Like,
That's
if he's
whole
okay with
person.
you
Like
attempting that,
mid shake, just Hold Person.
only if
We have-
your target of your spell is
hold on.
okay with that. You have to
Well,
get
yes.
permission from them.
Yes, if it succeeds.
Well, hold on. You didn't ask us if we wanted to be like
You better hurry up. I'm
entranced
twerking.
by the-
I'm twerking.
You didn't get it.
rolling
I
person.
gave you a DM inspiration, which means that you get advantage on a roll of your choice. You got a benefit from this.
I'm rolling right now.
How did
He
I
said
get
okay.
a benefit from this?
Whoever Steve flashed his tits to gets
I
advantage.
flashed Gal and
Hey,
Sober.
hey. In other words, you got more than one different kind of point of inspiration with him
Yeah.
shaking his
And
fist.
by the way, for Pip and Paddle, if someone cast Hold Person on you, so cast the spell, hit that you cast Hold Person so that Pip and Paddle can make the saving throw.
I did a 13 Wisdom ability check.
That's not how Hold Person works.
Okay, okay.
So-
What do I have to do?
Click on your character and you see the action bar at the bottom. Go to cast spell,
Yep.
and under, is it second level or third level? It's second level. Go ahead and click on Hold Person, and when you clicked on it, you can then select a target.
Bro, while this is going on, Caspian and Skittles are just having a separate conversation.
Get ourselves have play dates.
Hey,
Sober, did you do all that?
I explained my,
I just did.
discomfort
Okay.
of our team.
So real quick. Pip and Paddle, I would like you to first things first, click on your character, and then go click on in the chat where it says saving throw DC 14 Wisdom, and it'll roll your saving throw and see if you succeed or not.
Oh wait, where does that say? I clicked on my character, and where is it at?
And then in the chat log on the right side, do you see the chat?
Saving throw. Yep. Click on that.
So just click on that, and then it should roll it automatically. Click normal once on the pop up.
Private GM or public?
Public.
Fuck!
So he manages to just twerk his way right on through your whole person. And by the way, with a performance check of 11, this is not so much twerking as a man just kind of crouching up and down a little bit. And it's really just not at all good looking.
Hands in his feet are like on the ground, and he's just like trying to pump his butt in the air.
He's doing that stupid like TikTok back thing. Like, he's doing like the TikTok back.
No, he turned into a
because that
spam
impressive.
crouching video game character.
Exactly. He's literally just literally like teabagging and calling it a twerk.
I'm looking at this from the view on top of my snail in utter disgust and decide to take a nap on my snail while whatever this is continues to go on.
You're nowhere near a snail.
I'm on my snail.
Don't forget, I was trying to wink too.
By the way, each of the two people who claimed a snail, DM me a name for your snail.
Are we gonna take a rest here? Because if we do take a rest, I have some stuff that can give the injured and barely injured people some hit points back.
You guys are in the middle of a swamp of a very magical nature where people can come out of the fog at any moment. So my rules for a long rest are, if for anyone's played Baldur's Gate, you don't quite have to have like the camp supplies. You do have to have a comfortable, safe place to take a long rest.
Yeah.
You could take a short rest here, absolutely. Which, in that case, you would use your hit dice for recovering HP.
Mm-hmm.
Or anyone who wants to heal people can just try to use some healings.
If we do the short rest, I'll do the bard thing. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called?
Song of Rest or whatever?
Let me pull it up. I think it's in my spellbook. No, it's not. Features? What in the hell? Where did it go?
I'm gonna be honest. After this RP right here, I'm gonna hop off.
That's fine. We're pretty much nearing the end of the session.
We got 5 minutes left anyway.
We had 5 seconds of combat after like 2 whole sessions with no combat.
Yeah, I like. Oh my gosh! I set up a whole thing for you guys.
He had hit that fireball.
Just destroy everything.
Fireball ruined everything.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes, you can. So the way you do that is just hit cast spell. It'll go into the chat, and then again you click on your character, and you'll roll the healing in the chat bar, and then you right click on it and hit apply healing, and it'll apply the healing to your character.
I can't find what I was going to do.
So yeah, you should be able to roll the
normal,
healing.
right?
Yeah, you just click normal. And then for that, click on your character first, and then right click the 6 and hit apply healing.
It's called Song of Rest. So if we do take a Song of Rest,
Thank you.
It is, I can do a performance check, and I regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending 1 or more hit point dice. Each of those creatures gains an extra 1 d6 hit points.
Yeah, so if you guys take a short rest, you can pretty much heal everybody.
Alright.
It makes it your hit dice can heal everyone.
I'm down for a short rest.
I'm down
Okay,
for a short
so
rest.
first things first, everybody click on your own character. Or actually, let's just do a double click. So open up your character sheets. Underneath your hit dice, so if you on your character sheet, kind of at the top middle, there's a tiny little gray boxes that will say S rest and L rest. We're gonna click on the S rest button. For the
Dice to roll.
you can either roll those to recover your own hit points using your hit dice, which is a limited resource you have, or because you know that your bard is planning to heal everybody, I would say don't do that.
Is new day?
No, it is not a new day.
We only have the
So
option
just-
to select the dice and then click roll.
So just don't click roll, just click rest.
Okay.
Got it.
And then I
And
will
then-
play my Song of Rest.
Right, which I think you get to choose how many hit dice you want to use, right?
It says Formula
Okay.
is 1d6 plus bonus. Situational bonus is 1d4, and then roll mode is public. I don't know what to do here.
So, just click the roll button.
Just normal roll?
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then we can apply it as healing.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so everyone gains 4 hit points back?
Yeah, thank you.
So everyone's doing pretty good except for Korshak.
I'm at 24. I'm at 24 out of 33. If anyone has...
that healing applies to you as well if you didn't do that already.
Yeah, I did. I was at 20.
Okay. You
if
can
anyone-
still use your other spells to heal yourself more if you want.
Do I have those spells to heal
Yeah,
myself?
because you're not in combat.
I
oh no,
don't
you
think
fucking do not.
I don't have
Oh.
any self-healing spells.
Real quick, Galadin, I want to check something for you.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't have any self-healing spells. I have a bunch of other like healing my friends, and then do like then point at a guy and say "fuck you," and then he basically.
Well,
Can I
self-implodes.
Can
lay
I
on
cast
hands.
Cure Wounds? Oh yeah, okay.
So
If you
I
have
want to
that.
see because I think Lay on Hands comes back on a short rest, doesn't it? No,
It
it's a
does.
long rest. It's a long rest.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
You could, or Galadin can use his Lay on Hands because Lay on Hands, he just has a pool of healing. Anyone can use whatever you want. You guys just have to decide amongst yourself what's the most effective thing to use.
Yeah.
Because you're not sure when you're going to be able to take a long rest, so you want to conserve resources.
Right, and I gotta go. It's
Okay.
It's 11
So-
11:59. I gotta go to bed.
Okay, so
Okay.
what are we doing?
Let's just call it for tonight.
Okay.
Unless you
We'll-
guys want to continue, that's up to you. But I
We'll
gotta go.
pick up here.
That's
Galadin, are
fine.
you fine using your Lay on Hands if that's what everyone else chooses?
Do you want me to use lay on hands?
Does it regenerate on a short rest? What
It's
we
a
just
long
did?
rest. It's a long rest. But he has a pool of 25 hit points that he just chooses how much to use at a time.
Right.
I'm at 24, and to get me up to 33, I'll have to use 9 of your healing points.
So about 3 of the corpses left over from the battle seem to have kind of an opalescent film surrounding them.
I'm going to inspect it.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Ooh. I think this is... Nope, I think that's for... Hold on. I think I was going to roll for the group. Let me just do this. There we go. Perfect.
There's some sort of slippery substance on their skin. That's kind of all you get out of that.
Hey,
Right,
there's some
right.
slippery stuff on this.
Yeah, anyone who wants to inspect.
Could I
them,
do an investigation check?
It would be Arcana.
Or kind of. Bad.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
So with that,
Nice.
It's slippery.
Sorry.
oh, I'm dying still. You can tell that the creature's corpses seem to be affected by the Gentle Repose spell. And what that specifically does is the target is protected from decay and cannot become undead. So these corpses are kind of being preserved by this film for a duration.
Shit. What do you think, Galahad?
I'm uncertain.
Huh?
Does anyone have a spell to detect evil or whatever? Isn't that a spell, I think, to detect if it's good or bad?
If anybody does have that, it would be Sober.
I don't see it under my spells, unless it would be somewhere else.
I do have a first.
You have a what?
Wouldn't I have
No,
it?
it's detect magic, not detect
Oh,
evil.
actually, yeah, Galadin might have something.
Yeah. Hold on.
Well, yours isn't detect evil. It's you can detect like fae, fiends, and undead.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Was that for me or was that for?
That's for Galadin. That's a
Okay.
paladin feature. Divine sense. You can detect. Oh, you can detect good and evil. Until the next year, you can see anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead that's not behind total cover. You can use that up to 4 times. I'll say that you can use that to detect good and evil as well.
Nice.
So are you using one of
You gonna
those?
do that or?
Yeah. Is that a spell or an action?
No. So on your character sheet, under attributes, do you see the divine sense pool, kind of right in the center? You have your lay on hands pool and then your divine sense.
Oh yeah.
So just use up one of the divine senses.
Okay. Done.
Perfect. And as you kind of reach out to attempt to detect the good or the evil, let me see. You almost hear a ringing like heavenly music in your ears. And you'll know that this is typically the reaction you get when you're detecting something of a good nature.
Okay. So should we attempt to talk? First of all, what species are they again?
Well, they're dead, first of all.
Remember the giant fireball?
So they're
Why
dead.
am I blanking out all of a sudden, dude? Honestly,
But
dog.
there's a spell that has been basically cast on them, seemingly out of nowhere, that is protecting them from decay. So even though they're in these swampy, somewhat like very basic dissolving waters, their bodies are not decaying. You can see even the other ones that are not protected by this sheen are already kind of starting to bloat a little bit. Their fingers are getting like super wrinkly, but the ones that are protected look pristine.
Okay. I don't know where to go from here, boys. Are we?
Do we just move on from the dead bodies?
Yeah, you can move on from them. The effect
Yeah.
is not going to resurrect them; it just protects them from decay. You could break the effect by damaging them. You would know that because you just straight up know what spell this is with a natural 20 Arcana check. But there's no benefit to you from doing that. All this is doing is protecting them from decay, and they are unable to be turned into undead.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
And Galden, you get the sense that it's a good-natured power, not a source of evil.
Dope.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So are you guys about ready to move on from here?
Yeah, I'm ready if the group is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's move on then.
Come on, Sklunk.
I'm coming. It's like trailing behind.
All right.
Yeah, right.
So you guys, I'll tell you about right here, right now. As you get here, something you guys will notice is that to the mud and whatnot that you've been walking on this whole time is seeming to get a little bit more wet than normal. And you can almost feel like there's a little bit of a layer of water on it.
Ooh.
And the two of you that have been here for some time, you guys will remember that the swamp waters here fluctuate almost like a tide. At high tide, the water's depth never exceeds 5 feet, but it does make movement a little bit more difficult, especially for those who are not innately capable of swimming.
How deep is the what tide are we at right now?
You guys were at low tide, so it was just mud, but it's currently rising. There's maybe like an inch deep of water on top of the mud right now.
I would like to change my shape from barrel person to boat person.
You can
How
do
does
that.
this work? Okay, hold on. Work with me for a second because I think I remember something like this, but here, hold on.
And that is why I decided to pick him as a friend, because he could pick me anywhere. Sea or shine or snow or blood or peanut butter, rivers of moss. That's all I got.
That was beautiful.
It was
you.
quite beautiful.
It's like the paddles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys see the water begin to rise, you'll notice Pippin Paddle kind of seem to morph almost. Anyone who's seen a changeling change shape, it's very similar, but also kind of reminiscent of a mimic a little bit. And you'll see him kind of morph himself into what seems to be a small wooden canoe, just large enough to seat about 2 people.
I'm gonna go.
I think Splunk should go.
Yeah, I
He's
think
short.
so.
Pippin's always been
Given
amazing
that
with
the high
morphing.
tide
And I
is,
think
5
Tara
feet.
should go as well.
It's fair.
Okay.
Because
So-
Tara's the only other person that can speak Fae. So just in case they run into some friendlies.
For sure, I can speak Fae too.
So anyone who can speak Sylvan, that is the Fae language.
Yeah, which is most elves, right?
They don't typically get it by default, but it's one of their options.
Elves get Elven.
They get Elvish. Oftentimes they have the option to take Sylvan. Where even are the languages listed on here? Oh, there it
I
is.
see mine. Oh yeah, under like the attribute.
Yeah, I see it.
So, Tara, can you speak Sylvan?
I can't.
I can. I just checked mine.
Okay.
I do not have Sylvan. No.
All I know is Tara's able to recognize the language, but not speak it. If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Oh, that's fair. I'm down to walk though.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
So,
I'm down to
Can
walk.
Yeah, I'll walk.
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce at the front of the boat.
Alrighty. So while the water is at its high point, the anyone who does not have an innate swimming speed or in the boat, movement will be set to half speed currently.
Wait, we're in a boat. Tara's in a boat. Does that mean?
No, this is not the same as a ship on.
Oh, okay. Just Tara starts throwing up.
Yeah, no, this is very calm, still waters. You guys are on a canoe. It's different. It's different.
Like swamp like.
Exactly. Yeah. It literally just is a swamp with a changing tide. Okay, so with that, you guys, as a group, because not everybody can fit in the boat or have a swimming speed, essentially your movement speed will be limited to half.
Can I ask a question real quick? Did we ever check on the balloon that was falling?
That was where you were making your way towards. So the balloon fell on this this tower right here, and as far as I remember, that's kind of where you guys are going to.
Okay.
All right.
So let's see. So let's see. Let's say intentional. So you guys can move about 24 miles in 8 hours normally. So that's what, 4 miles per hour? So right now you guys are moving about 2 miles per hour, and you can see if you drag the token, it's actually listed in miles. So if you guys, are you just going straight towards the tower, or are you guys gonna try to make any other detours on the way?
Is there anything of like, can we do like a perception check to see if there's anything interesting on the way?
You don't need to do a perception check. You can see, you see this little stone pipe right here off in the distance. You can see water kind of bubbling out of that like a geyser. But aside from that, there's nothing else of interest in your like line of sight.
Then I say we just go right for the tower. We saw the
let's go for the
commotion.
balloon.
We got distracted already. Let's move over to the tower. Let's get to the tower as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Done.
I concur.
So it looked like it'd take you guys about 4 hours to get there.
Okay.
So somebody please roll me a d20.
D.
I already rolled a natural 20, so I think I used all my luck.
I got it.
I don't know if it should be me.
Oh, Gal, you rolled for the party.
So with that,
Oh, son of a bitch.
as you guys are,
Oh, wait, are we counting that?
Are we rolling for party?
It's just a flat D20, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Okay.
The party, the only time it would matter is if like you have modifiers or anything, but there's no modifiers in here. So.
Okay. Cool.
So, let me find the thing that you guys just got.
You've all been sucked into a black hole.
As you guys are walking towards the tower, you will see kind of off in the distance from you, maybe about, let's say, 90 feet away, you're going to see some weird creatures walking through the mud, very much perpendicular to you, and they're not reacting to you whatsoever.
Can we do investigation?
These
go ahead, sorry.
across.
Oh, shit.
Could we do an investigative check to see if they're friendly?
You can roll investigation. That would be more
can I roll a history check? See if they're
investigation.
Tribesmen?
No,
or like
insight.
Insight. Okay.
And Steve, not a history check for you because, quite frankly, these things only exist here, and you have not been here before.
Can I roll?
Can I?
Yeah, can I roll as well?
Yeah, anyone who wants to roll may.
History.
This would, if you've lived in the area for a while, then you could roll a history check if you remember these or have seen them before. So that
I
is
feel like they're natives. They look like they're natives.
Oh, they are natives, yes.
Okay.
That's obvious.
I'll roll a history check. Why not?
Okay, with the 10 and 14, you guys will know that you've heard other creatures refer to these things as stilt walkers before, and you know that they're kind of walking around collecting eggs. You don't know much more about them, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we maybe do a nature check to see if we identify some of the eggs?
Do a perception check first.
Okay. Let me see what my perception is. If it's low, I don't know.
If your modifier is low.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I got a -1 on my perception.
I got a +3.
There you
Do
go.
There you go, buddy.
Perception.
Oh, that's second one for
that's
the
a
night.
nat 20.
No way.
So that you can perfectly count 16 eggs in that like little wire basket that it has on its back. And whoever rolled the perception, you can also roll a nature check.
Oh.
I
was about to say.
They are in fact eggs. You will actually know that they are different types of eggs. There's at least like about 8 or so different types in there.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to just keep going to the balloon, or?
Hey, Caspian.
Yes.
Do they travel in groups?
With your history check from earlier, you're not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've only seen so many of them. I've heard more about them than seen them, so I'm not too sure.
Oh, okay. Well, the more we know about the locals, I guess, the better.
I'm tempted to maybe find an egg because I want a pet. I want a little Peaches.
I'm tempted to roll.
Want to go talk to them?
I mean, if they're finding eggs,
maybe they'll sell us an egg. Get a really
true.
Sell us an egg. Guys, we're right at the balloon. We're almost there.
but like, you don't know what's in the egg. Maybe we could have like, I don't know, like a magical chicken that teleports.
Or what if it's the best omelet you've ever had, and you would never know?
At this point, it is now about 120 feet away from you guys. It is moving kind of perpendicular to you. So if you are going to try to talk to it, you have like kind of a few seconds to decide, or just kind of let it walk on past.
I guess just let a walk on past. What if you can't
Yeah.
even? Like,
I'm
talk
going
to
for
them?
I'm going to the balloon.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Pippin, what do you say? Should we go to the balloon?
So I hear them. I hear them talking about it, and as they're like discussing it back and forth, I'm still just paddling us to the balloon.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would put
Pippin and Bipper in the gear control.
and Sklunk and whoever else is in the boat. You'll be about 20 feet ahead of the rest of the group right now.
Okay.
Just like you guys are just standing in the water, just like, hey, what's that over there? And then you taking rolls. You look back and you're like, we're like way ahead. You're like, hold on a second.
Okay, so do you guys all continue onto the tower?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach, a crumbling stone tower rises out of the swamp, leaning at such an angle that it threatens to keel over. Black brambles surround the base of the tower and cling to its lower half. Hanging from the crenellations on the tower side of the tower's peak is a large woven basket and then tangled ropes and tattered fabric. Basket dangles 30 feet above the surface of the swamp.
30 feet.
All right, how can we get it down?
Maybe your bag
Could
of
I-
holding. Skunk. Do you have like a knife that you can just throw at it, get the rope down?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe one of my daggers or my sword could maybe.
Could I just pick him up and
Yeah,
just
great
hurl him
idea,
like a
Skunk.
football, like at the balloon?
You could attempt that.
Pippin. Remember what we used to do back in the neighborhood?
But you are currently a boat. So
All right, I guess I changed my form into the shape of a football
Cannon.
player.
Oh.
Sklunk, how
A
good are you at
cannon!
swimming?
Yes, a cannon!
Oh my gosh.
Yes! I say get in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh my.
So you successfully change your shape into a cannon. Cannon's made out of wood. Unfortunately, it's not metal, but it is a cannon.
Okay.
Wait, so that
I'm
means
gonna-
someone has to aim me. Yeah, someone has to aim me, right? Someone has to control me.
Can you guys put your token about right where you be? Are you kind of like at the base of the tower, or are you a good ways away from it still?
I would say if we've been paddling, we're probably about there.
Okay. So as you guys are talking about aiming the cannon, you'll hear like a whispered voice from up in the wicker basket. Like, hello, I'm in a bit of a bind, as you can observe. I, Sir Talavar, as one of the Summer Queen's loyal servants, ask that you free me. You see, I was in the midst of a daring escape from the vile Balvorna Blightstraw, when a balloon was set upon by an ill wind and sent plummeting to its current unfortunate location. My pilot, the Honorable Wigglewog, did not survive. I've been trapped up here a while now. Help me. I must tell my queen of the fall of Prismere.
Can you
All of
repeat that?
Prismere.
We didn't hear you.
Whisper! Whisper! 2 serpents are sleeping in the brambles just outside the tower door. If you wake them, they might put a squeeze on you, or even worse, devour me.
Guys, I think he said we needed to wake something up.
I heard the same thing. Something about some serpents.
Yeah, this could be a
Wait.
pet.
Pippin, you heard what I heard. So I think we need to figure out where they are, and we need to wake them up and like figure out what to do next. So actually, can you morph back out of it back to a human form? I climb out of him.
I pull him out of my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
This is going so well.
Okay, so now me and Pippin are now going to go in search of these serpents.
Galahad, I think we should follow them, right? Can't let them go by themselves. Or do we kind of just let them?
You're not hear me. Where'd you go? Oh no. Are you guys going for the serpents?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like
We're
to me. It
gonna-
sounds like this guy is cheering us on. All I hear is like a faint. Yeah.
It's like every other word. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for the snakes, you need to make a perception check, and only one person. No, 2 people. I'll let 2 people do this.
How about me and Pippin do it because we suggested looking for it.
If you guys want to be the 2 to do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Hope
know
you
how
got
I feel
something
about
good here.
this.
Now, perception. Do we want
I
to roll?
believe.
Do we want to roll as the party?
No, you would roll that as your character. So go open up actors and actually roll it from your character sheet.
What was it again? I'm sorry.
It was perception.
Oh, nice.
Nice job.
Ooh. So with that, you will see 2 giant constrictor snakes curled up in the brambles. Both of them are currently asleep.
I'm gonna take a swing at one.
You're gonna
Oh
take
my
a swing
God.
at one. Okay, so the way that we're gonna be doing combat, by the way, is you can't just do a bunch of free actions beforehand. I will let.
Does an 18 hit?
Hold on. So we're no longer gonna let you guys. You can't start combat with an attack. So as soon as you're hostile, you have to roll initiative. That said, I'll let one person do an opening move. You guys can decide like amongst you who gets to do that. And obviously, if you surprise the enemy, that means that you have a surprise round, which means they don't get their first turn, essentially.
I think it should be me, guys. I'm just
What?
saying.
So
What?
Skunk
What?
gets to take a swing,
I want-
and Skunk, if you decide to just full on take a swing at these without anyone else's approval, you can, but that immediately starts combat, and that's the opening move. That's it.
Guys, can we tell if these like snakes are like male or female?
Make another perception check. You're looking for penis right now. You do not know.
There went my idea, guys. There went my idea.
Oh, great heavens!
Oh no.
Are you rolling?
Did you roll the 18 for the party? Is
I
what
did. That was me. That was
That was. Is that
Oh, that's
your?
right. Yeah.
That's your. What is the 18?
The 18 was me, like, just automatically
hit it.
rolling and being like, does 18 hit? But
Okay, so
which
is that
which
what we're
doesn't.
doing?
No.
No, we're still trying to
Okay.
decide who's
Pippin
gonna
was
hit.
is trying to roll, right? You're trying to roll.
I'm rather high in deception. Maybe I could like convince them they're at the wrong
They're
tower.
sleeping.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, they are fucking snakes. They don't speak. I'm just gonna get that out in the open.
I want to convince them. Hi, snakes.
And Skunk is dead.
Yeah. No.
All right.
So we're gonna hit it.
Click on the character. Click on the character icon.
I want to go
in
first.
the top right.
I want to go first. I want to hit
click your character, and then it'll bring up your character sheet.
Those are some big snakes, Clonk.
There's some big old snakes.
Oh,
And imagine there's like a.
I didn't take a swing at them. They're still sleeping.
I want to go first.
And this like thing right here is the tower. Let's say. Because I don't.
The blue.
How tall from the ground is the tower's base? Like, because we saw the photo of the castle sitting on that base, and that base grew out of the ground. How tall from the ground is the base?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me see if it tells me. Oh, it's like tower.
Because if it's not, you could totally just make it up and go as you want. Go as you want? I can't talk.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't quite have an answer for you on that. The tower itself is 50 feet tall.
Okay.
And so the balloon's hanging like 20 feet down from the top of it. And the black brambles cover the ground within 30 feet of the tower. So here, let me actually.
I mean, just make a rough estimate. You could just do like, let's just say it's 45 feet.
It's enough that you, because you could climb up to it easily if you wanted to.
Right, but that'd be how many turns before I get to do anything?
We'll say 15 feet. So that's like if your climbing speed, like you could get up there.
Okay.
But the snakes and the brambles are on the ground. So this the blue area is the brambles surrounding the tower.
Wait, I'm sorry.
What?
The blue circle's the what?
It's the like thorny brambles around the edge of the
okay.
tower. And these 2 snakes are currently asleep in it.
Got it.
All right, so what are you guys doing? I'm pretty sure I'm going to have you guys roll initiative if you're about to attack these.
Yeah, we're definitely about to attack.
Okay.
Well, so roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
everybody roll initiative.
They're still asleep.
Well, they're absolutely asleep, so you're going to get a surprise attack on them.
Oh, okay.
Are you letting whoever goes first or rolls the highest initiative go and do the first attack?
Whoever
No.
So it's gonna
And
be
we're
kind of
back to
amongst you
Gal's low
guys
rolls.
for the one opening attack. Whoever wants to do it, or whoever just claims it first can do it. But for the rest of the combat, it goes in order of the initiative.
I'm going first. I'm the closest to the snakes. I have an idea.
Okay.
Skunk's about to die, dude.
So Skunk, you can go ahead and start this.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Bippy.
I'm gonna reach out. Or not reach out. I'm gonna reach into and grab both of my daggers.
Okay.
Is there a chance before I even start that I can do a history check to see
On
about
what?
snakes?
Sure, go for it.
Go for their kneecaps.
What kneecaps? Okay. I'm trying to remember where the brain is.
It's in the head.
Okay. And
Are you doing a targeted attack?
Yeah.
So targeted attacks are at disadvantage, but if you hit, you get like if you want to say like you're trying to stab it in the brain, you're attacking at disadvantage, but as long as you do enough damage on that attack, you could outright kill the thing. These are not something I allow every time, but for your opening attack now,
I'm actually gonna put a rapier in one hand and a dagger in the other.
And just go up and just do the 2 attacks.
And just go for a double stab.
Okay.
So we're not doing face cam anymore, hey boys.
I would put mine on, but
there's just not enough people with the face cam.
Here, I'll put mine back on for you.
Yeah, Galahad, we're the cool kids.
No, we're having a session.
I had mine on, and then I started dying with a coughing fit, so I turned it off and moved it back.
Okay. So
Yeah, let's all have face cams on. It's gonna make it this thing whole more immersive.
Turn in immersive. What's that button? What did you do?
Oh, that was initiative.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So Steve, go ahead and roll your attack at disadvantage. Just choose one of your weapons to roll with.
Attack or damage?
Attack.
Disadvantage.
So, hey, buddy, that's a natural 1. So, Steve attempts to run up, kind of while everyone's still discussing what they're doing. Sklunk runs up, takes a
running
flying
start.
leap. Absolutely. And you attempt to slam your sword and knife down into the brain of this creature, but just slide off of its scales, and you kind of end up just belly flopping right on the creature's head.
That's what you get for not turning on your face cam.
And this one is now awake. It is still surprised, but it is awake. And with that, the other one's actually still asleep. So that would mean sober. It is your turn.
I would like cast a level 2 moonbeam.
Okay. Go for
Never mind. I'm in 3rd level.
Either way, after you place the template and everything, it should prompt you if what level you want to cast it at.
Does that affect both of them?
Ooh, that's
Because it goes into the.
For now, yes, we might readdress that at some point eventually. But yeah, for right now, that should hit both of them.
Okay. And then how do I roll? I gotta roll the damage on it. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it should be 3d10. And then I need to make saving throws. Ooh. Well, you rolled really high. And they both fail. So they both take 26 radiant damage.
Holy shit.
Nice.
Good job, Hunter.
Got it.
Kills them immediately.
And with that, they are both awake now. They are not dead. They are injured.
How badly injured?
Injured.
Okay.
Not badly, not slightly, just injured.
Just injured. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
And all on my turn.
When the Paladin Can't, episode 2.
Oh my gosh. Is that actually an episode title?
When the Pelican.
The Paladin roll high enough.
Okay, so where's that end your turn? Go ahead and hit the end turn button.
Where?
In the combat tracker, so the thing with the cross swords. Here, I'll do it for now.
Yeah.
So that moves it over to Pippin Paddle's turn.
All right. Let's see, guys. I would like. I'd like to turn around, bend over, and cast my thunderclap.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Pinky.
Are you doing that from where you're standing right now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So that makes a 15-foot cube from you. So go ahead and cast the spell and draw the cube.
From me, like I have to be within it, or?
Yeah, it's like it starts at you.
Like
Let's see.
that?
Burst of sounds.
It's coming from my butt cheeks.
Yes, it does. So yeah, that would do it. And that hits everybody, including Sklunk.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm nullified because we've been friends for years.
No, you're
God dang it.
Got you.
All right, so Sklunk, go ahead and make your Constitution saving throw as well. God, these things are rolling so badly on their Constitution saves. Oh my gosh, they both rolled a 2 or 3.
I'm good.
Sklunk passes. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage for that. For the spell. Why is it 2d6? Oh, 5th level. Okay, sweet. So that does 11 damage then.
And then as my bonus, I would like to activate Rage.
Okay.
Oh.
And something I'm going to keep you informed about is you can't cast spells while raging. When you rage, you go into melee mode.
I don't know if I'm good at melee. Sure. Oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, okay. I got weapons. I have weapons.
I'm pretty positive you have a weapon.
I got the war gog. I forgot.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Sober, I'm completely certain that these two are friends. Sklunk and the other dude.
Pippin.
Oh yeah, Pippin. Pippin Lapscopple is the third.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's asking me if I want to consume available usage
Yes,
or
you do.
consume resource. Both?
Both. Yes.
Roll for damage.
There is no damage for that.
Is that a Hot Wheel toothbrush?
It is with it.
What the hell?
Oh my god, Vip. Where'd you find that? What store did you get that at?
Dollar Tree.
No way.
That's amazing.
It's freaking awesome, dude.
Okay,
I
so
think
for the rage, you now have a +2 to your melee damage with strength weapons. And you get resistance to any sort of like bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage.
Ooh. Oh yeah,
Very
because you're
nice.
raging. Yeah, because you're raging. Awesome. Okay.
And now also, if you have to either attack somebody or take damage each turn, otherwise your rage will end. You've already done an attack this turn, so you're good for this turn.
It makes me want to play Baldur's Gate. Again.
Yeah, yep.
I'm just like, oh my god.
Okay, so are you doing anything else with your turn?
I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can play any music right now, could I?
You could just start banging on your war gong.
Absolutely, and that will end my turn. I'm just screaming, just hitting my war gong, standing in place.
How do you end your turn? Because like the combat tracker doesn't really have a button for it.
Yeah,
Oh, it
I've still been looking forward this whole time.
I don't know because I see different things than you guys do, unfortunately. For now, I'll just handle it then. So then that goes to Sklunk's turn.
It's my turn.
And you're currently prone, so you have to use half of your movement speed to stand up.
That's fine. I'm underneath him.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm no longer prone. I have my rapier and I have my dagger.
Oh, wait. You moved up.
No, I moved that so Sklunk could access his token. It's not actually being moved. Also, Sklunk, oh, never mind. You don't take damage.
I don't.
Okay, so what are you doing this turn?
Is the snake on the is his head on the ground, or is he like?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the ground.
I'm gonna take another attempt.
You could only do the targeted attack for that opening attack, I said.
Okay. So yeah, but I'll still do the same a similar attack, just not.
Okay, I'm gonna move you.
So I'll still run. I'll still run at him while he's like waking up and groggy and still taking damage.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack roll at him then.
Yep. Attack. Normal, right?
Yeah, normal.
11.
An 11 does not hit him.
Okay.
So you do have the knife still in your hand, right?
Yep.
So you can use your bonus action to follow up with an attack with a knife as well.
Can I throw the knife? Or is that just an action?
You can throw it.
Okay.
You're standing right next to the guy, so it'd be at disadvantage if you want to throw it. Versus just hit him with it.
Oh, then I'll just hit him with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Normal. It misses.
Oh.
I'm just whiffing. I'm just like,
yeah,
like Link with freaking leaves. Yeah.
Sklunk is attempting to just slash away at this
I am
thing.
flailing right now.
You're just glancing off of its scales. For some reason, it seems to be skunk proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you stay there, or do you attempt to move away at all?
No. I am like Sklunk rage with the beast.
Okay. All right.
Scrage.
It's Caspian's turn.
You know, I kind of want to shoot my pistol at him.
Do it.
Sklunk?
Yes.
Yes.
He cocks his gun, looks down the sight, realizes Sklunk is in the way, says, what the hell? Fires. Kills Sklunk.
Well, can I hit
character.
this one right here?
If you take a step to your right, you could hit it.
Okay. How do I use the pistol?
All right, you just sent it.
Oh, there we
click
go.
on the attack button.
That's that while in combat.
In the chat.
Hey guys, how do I use
attack.
this?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then normal. Oh, that's a mess.
No, that hits.
Oh. Okay.
Just a
So they have a DC of 12. Yup. Confirmed.
And then,
or you mean 11?
You get to click the damage button.
Only 11, because if it's 12, they'd still miss.
No, 12 hits.
No,
11
because
misses.
your 11 missed it. And
And his
just
12 hit.
12 damage to this boy.
and I
looking like he's just near death at this point.
I raise like my gun in the air, like hurrah kind of thing, and then end my turn. However, I do that.
We just move on to Xeris.
All right. I see that this
wait a
one
minute,
is
hold
near
on, hold on.
death.
Actually, I missed something. Sorry.
Oh.
This the left constrictor snake, he did take a turn, starting his turn in the moonbeam, meaning that he takes damage from the moonbeam again. So whoever has that moonbeam can
let's
give me
go.
3d10 damage roll in the chat. Just go click on the d10 dice 3 times and click roll.
Who?
Me.
Oh.
That is 21 damage to this guy, which puts him also near death at this point. Okay.
I am going to snap my fingers toward them, and then just in the middle. Let's see. It is very loud.
Go to the music note icon at the top right.
Hold on. Music note.
And then playlists and ambient, turn those down.
Yes, thank you. That is a lot better. Oh. All right. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Okay.
I realized I couldn't put Peaches on the field, but
right here.
I think we're gonna win.
Okay. Go ahead.
So both of them need to make a Constitution save.
Oh, they've been so good at those so far.
Oh no. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
9.
That works. And
that one saves.
Dang.
That's the one on the left that just saved.
Damn. It's one of those about to die.
But they take half damage anyway if it saves, so go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, the damage is 20, so 10 for the one on the left.
So the one on the right is absolutely dead, and the one on the left is also dead.
Yeah! Hey!
And that will end the combat for you guys.
The power of sound killed these two snakes. Yay.
And my pistol.
And my moonbeam.
Take that, you snake idiots!
Yes.
Tell him, Sklunk.
You can't mess with the Blueberry Boys, because the Blueberry Boys will mess with you even when you're sleeping in your dreams.
Or something.
Is the guy still in the basket?
Yes. The
No,
guy is
he
still
died.
in the basket.
He fell on the floor.
Kind of just hanging up there, and he's looking down at you like, you killed them. Very well then. You can get right on with helping me down now.
Sounds good. Toss my dagger, fling it towards the rope.
Okay.
Can I? Am I underneath? Can I catch him?
Yeah, you can attempt to catch the guy if he falls. Go
I-
ahead and
can
make
I-
your attack roll with that, Steve.
All right, here we go.
I was thinking to say, can I cast Featherfall on him?
Ooh, yes, you can.
But that's a spell. It might have an adverse
What's the range
reaction.
of Featherfall?
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. Slows descent 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Yeah, what's the range of it though?
That is a good point that it could mess up and do something totally different.
Yeah, we are in the Feywild.
It brings back Jerry.
No.
Swaps the two characters.
Okay, so the range is 60 feet. So yes, you could target him with Featherfall.
It just turns into a weight, and he just comes crashing down.
No, that's literally not even
Mars's gravity, or what was it like? No, it's Uranus's gravity. Like squishes him.
Oh man!
All right,
so is that the plan? Dang.
Okay.
It's a net 20.
Sklunk just hucks his knife, severing the rope, and the entire cage with the Sir Tavalar in it is now falling. So what do you guys do? You have a split.
Are you catching him or are you casting the spell? You want to use the spell slot? Or is that bad?
I'm using it. No, I am using it, but I can't figure out how. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Just first of all, that's fairy fire. That's
Blade a 50-foot radius. Everything up in flames.
Where is the center point of the? Can you delete that?
I don't know what's happening to my screen right now. How do I delete it?
Okay. So on your screen,
What happened?
at the very far
Oh my
left, do you see
God.
the little measurement
It's such
square?
a big radius. What
the little L-shaped thing?
Yes.
It's like off the
So
screen.
click on that, and do you see a little icon in the center of this massive wall of purple that you just drew?
A little icon. I do not. It's all little octagons.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's like stop placing templates. Let's stop placing templates for a minute here. You can cast Featherfall. You have the range, so just go ahead and go to your character sheet.
Yep.
So just go into that and then go to spells, and whatever level spell it is, just check off a spell slot. So that's like right where it would say like so under first level,
Yep.
I think for yours it currently says 3 out of 4. Which so make that say 2 out of 4.
Where at? I'm looking. I
Are you in your
don't know.
character sheet?
Yeah, I'm in my character sheet.
So did you go to spellbook?
Yep.
And then,
Featherfall.
Yeah, so go up from Featherfall, and you see where it says the word first level.
Oh yes, 3 of 4. Yes.
Yeah, so
So
just modify that to 2 out of 4.
Gotcha.
Okay. So and as you do that, you will see.
Did I click the wrong one again?
No, fine.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you sent a bardic inspiration for some reason, but
I
yeah,
didn't.
just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's okay. So with that, you will see this Sir Tavalier begin to slowly descend down, and you guys can now actually see what he looks like.
Oh, pretty.
what?
No, we don't have his name yet, correct?
No, he's announced his name.
Oh, okay.
What was his name again?
His name is Sir Talavar. Sorry.
Okay.
That thing has wings, and it was worried about being stuck in a balloon.
He's
Yeah, why
inside a
couldn't it fly
basket.
down?
He's locked inside a basket of the bloom.
Oh.
So as soon as he gets down, he'll be like, "Please, please, find a way to free me from this horrible prison of a basket."
Is he just tied in?
No,
Or he's
so
just-
it's in there's like a wicker cage almost, and it is locked.
Do we trust him?
Strength
That's
check.
what
Can
I
I
was
rip it
gonna
apart?
You
Oh,
can
God.
attempt to.
All right.
Can we do an insight check to see if it's friendly?
You can, yes.
Insight.
All right, so strength check. You attempt to go over and rip open it. The basket looks like a bird cage, and you are not able to get it open.
I got a -1 on my insight.
Long and
Should I just go
inside.
for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
As
15.
far as you know, he is completely friendly and honest.
Cool.
Okay.
Could I slice the wicker basket?
You can attempt to.
Can we intimidate him and ask him for gold? And say, we'll let you out for some gold?
Can I just have a talk about?
I mean-
Can I just talk to him?
Yeah, you
Cass,
can.
I'm gonna-
What happened to trading? Why don't we trade with this guy? Why could he trade us for his freedom?
I turn to Caspian and I say, absolutely not.
I would like his
And I turn-
wings. Can I start scalping him?
No.
He wants the wings? You want the wings, Squonk?
And as you guys are discussing this, he'll urge you on like, please hurry. I absolutely must tell my queen of the fall of Prismere. This place is in dire straits right now.
Hold on,
And I'm gonna wait. Hold on.
So
hold on,
what I'm
hold on.
thinking is that what?
I'm gonna ask him which queen does he serve? What's the name of his queen?
Let me see.
Actually-
yes.
actually,
I
hold on.
think we all ask him at the same time that question. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
In
ask
sync,
what's the
one,
name of
I'm
two,
an
her
three.
emissary of Titania, the Summer Queen. And as
Oh,
most
okay.
of you know, you have met Titania, as she and her husband Oberon actually saved your guys' lives before.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Yep, I remember. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to slice the wicker basket open so that he can get out.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
can I help, Gal?
Not in this case.
I do have a question though. Can I pickpocket him when he's freed?
Why?
Did you see the picture? He doesn't have pockets, so like.
Yeah, but he's got stuff on him. Clearly, I mean, he has to have something.
I mean, I'm
Do
I'm gonna
we-
look at
do we
I'm gonna look
know-
at Caspian and say no.
All right, I won't do it. It's fine.
12.
12. You attempt to slash at the birdcage, and your sword makes a pretty solid contact. Like, you hit it very soundly, but just kind of reverberates away, and you see no damage to the birdcage.
Dang it.
I'm gonna take it. I would like to help with my short sword.
Could we roll a perception to determine whether or not the cage is magical, or is it just a wicker cage?
It's just.
It would be a You'd have to cast like detect magic to see if it's magic.
Can I pickpocket it? Or I'm sorry, lockpick it?
You can attempt to lockpick it.
While he does that, go ahead.
What roll would that be?
That would be a sleight of hand check.
And then can I also, because Gal failed, can I try to make the attack attempt on the wicker basket?
Yeah, go for it.
And while they're all doing that, can I cast Vicious Mockery at the birdcage?
Okay, well that's not nice.
At the birdcage or at the guy inside?
At the cage itself.
Quite simply, you can attempt to cast the spell, but there is no effect. Skunk, as you hit it, your sword also just reverberates off of the cage. And for Caspian, as you're trying to lockpick it, it almost feels like for some reason the lock is infinitely deep, as you can't quite get your lockpicks all the way inside of it. Almost like magically so.
Excuse me, sir. How are we able to open up this wicker basket if we can't break it? I'm asking him.
Let me see.
Because we've all hit it. I'm just wondering, is there an actual way to break it? Or is there something that you need to do that will help us rescue you?
Yes. Sorry. You have to find a goblin named Jingle Jangle. He has the key to the birdcage. She lives atop Tellaby Hill. It's not far from here. Sorry, I forgot about that beforehand. I appreciate your efforts so far.
Oh my god.
Okay, where is Jingle Jangle?
He just said
hill, and he'll point over to the hill, and if you see, there's a hill with a little lock icon in it. Oh wow, what a good place for Jingle Jangle to live.
All right, so this is what's gonna happen, boys. I'm gonna stay here with our friend over here.
Okay.
We all can't leave him alone, and him just.
Oh, I'm completely impervious inside this cage.
Oh,
I simply need help getting out.
I don't feel right just leaving you alone, just locked in a cage. This doesn't feel right.
So just breaking fourth wall for a second, Galadin. If you do that, you're gonna basically be AFK for potentially an entire session.
Okay, could I cast Unseen Servant? Can I cast Unseen Servant and have him just carry?
Could.
And have him carry the cage while he walks with us?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Can we carry
him with us? Yeah.
How big?
Yep. The cage is he's pretty small.
Oh, I could just wear him as a fucking backpack.
Yeah, that is also an option. But if you want,
I thought he was the size of a dragon.
No,
I was thinking
he's a little. Yeah. Sorry, he's a little fairy dragon.
We never got that clarification.
Oh, hey. No way! No, I'm carrying this thing. Heck no!
My bad.
I thought this dude was huge.
Yeah, we're thinking it's a giant dragon in a wicker basket that's just tangled.
Yeah.
That's my fucking bad, guys.
Yeah, you guys were saying carry it. I was like, you guys are gonna carry this
I'm
fucking thing?
pretty sure that he is tiny. Give me a moment. Let me double check his size.
We're all like, oh man, Smaug stuck in a basket. That's crazy.
Not quite.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how in the world to drag him along with us, you know?
Yeah.
What are we doing? 2-person carrying a cage? This is gonna be really heavy. Oh, it's.
I was about to say, Pippin, turn back into your boat or a sled or something.
We were gonna be super helpful.
Well, I was thinking about the
2 pounds.
Well, I was thinking he was going to be heavy, and it would have to be a lot of strength checks. So I was like, at least the Unseen Servant could just pull him along himself, you know?
Yeah, no, he's tiny.
How much does he weigh?
You know, with the
fucking nothing. He's like a fairy.
Okay,
Oh my God.
I'm putting this motherfucker in my back.
Can I put it in my
So,
pocket?
so when I
Like,
say
Yeah.
he's in like a bird cage, he's literally in a bird cage.
Quite
put
literally.
But,
him in
you
the,
can't
put
put
him
in
in
your-
Bippin's never-ending bag.
Okay.
No,
so
because
He's not that small.
Oh.
well, he is small enough, but Galadin's correct.
So what you're
Um,
saying is he's basically just a sophisticated talking pseudo dragon.
Pretty much, yeah.
No.
Alright.
We can't put him in the
Well,
bag of holding because he'll suffocate. So I'll just sling him over my shoulder, y'all.
All right.
that's fine. Alright, time to go to the hill then.
How much rope is still attached to the cage?
Like maybe 3 feet. You
Easy.
hit pretty close to the cage.
Are
Can
we
I-
still in 5 feet of
can
water
I-
here?
Can I like use like a sleight of hand check and cut the rope off and then tie it to the bird cage so that Gal has some sort of like
Yeah,
Like
you
Like
can
a
post little
sling
back
kind of
straps.
thing. That, yeah.
Mhm.
And then in terms of the high water, this place is a little bit elevated, but you'll notice that the water is kind of beginning to recede. It's at about 4.5 feet right now.
I'm also over 6 feet, so like
Yes,
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So do I do that or do I need to make the roll?
You can just do it. That's something
Okay.
easy enough to ask. And you've
Okay.
made like harnesses for peaches and whatnot before.
Mhm.
Can we take like a 10-minute break real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. So you guys go ahead and discuss. You know that you are looking for a little goblin named Jingle Jangle that lives on this hill over here. You guys can kind of discuss the plan. I'll be right back.
Okay.
We're gonna go murder Jingle Jangle, right?
Oh, 100%.
I'd like to get more information. Like,
Well,
don't
yeah,
want
but then we'll take a swing at him.
Who locked our friend up? You know,
We're gonna find that out from Jingle.
Jangle.
Well, I don't know anything
No,
about your
we-
guys' queen because you guys sound like you support some random queen that I have no idea about.
No, so the history was quite a few sessions ago. We were in the Feywild our first time, and we were rescued.
We were being chased by the horses that are on fire.
Okay.
And their commanders, basically. They were basically pinning us down. We were almost dead, and then we were teleported to the Feywild, or to the kingdom of the Queen, and she rescued us. And the Queen and what was it? Her husband, so the king.
The king, yeah.
Was there, and we shook hands, and we met them, and they sent us on our merry way to continue our quest. This was like session 3, session 4.
Gotcha.
No, this was the first. No, it wasn't the first session. It was probably like session 2.
What are you guys referring to?
The queen rescuing us from the horses that were on fire,
Horsemen.
chasing us and killing us.
So what she told you is there's a war brewing, and you guys are fated to have a part in it, but you're nowhere near ready yet. So she kind of sent you away at that time.
Yeah. All right.
So the
Before
goal
we
is we
discuss,
need to get ready.
I need to get a bottle of water real quick. So a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Water.
And my camera's fucking up, so I apologize.
Dude,
there,
it's just a green
but-
screen.
You're good.
Yeah.
You guys ask Sir Talavar anything else before you begin heading out? He's been investigating this area, so he might know information about the area as well if you ask him.
What-
Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I ask him how he knows Jingle Jangle? Like in what kind of regards? Because I know he has the key, but why does he have the key?
Jingle Jangle, it collects all sorts of keys. Any key that exists here, he pretty much has it. I was locked in this cage, and I know Jingle has the key. That's all I can say.
What's the safest path to Jingle Jangle? Like, what would you recommend the right route to take, since
The
you're good
quickest
friends
one.
with them?
There's no safe paths through this horrid swamp at this time. This place used to be lush and green and beautiful, and Valvorna is simply begun ruining it.
Who is this Balvorna? We've been in this area mere hours. What could you tell us about her?
Oh dear. So Balvorna Blightstraw is one of the Hourglass Coven. She is one of the three, and those three hags are the ones who overthrew Zydilna in this area. That's simply, I must get free so I can report back to the Summer Queen and tell her what is going on here.
Of course. We've actually been in contact with the Queen as well, just as you have. She actually rescued us from some terrible horses that were on fire a ways back. And she had said that some sort of war is brewing and that we weren't quite ready yet. So would you be able to explain what that might mean?
Well, I'm looking at you and you're weak as shit.
I got that. Well, yeah, I just missed 2 steaks. So what? I'm gonna get better.
I
But
believe
what kind of a
I
war
do
is
see
happening?
potential in. That's not quite my place to say.
What can you tell us about the Hourglass Coven?
Well, there's 3 hags together, and using an artifact. I believe it's called Igwiliv's Cauldron. Yes. They have frozen time in Zalbina's palace, trapping her inside. That is how they're maintaining their control over this place. I also know that they, being hags, have grown distrustful of each other. They're technically working together, but each one of them is expecting the others to stab them in the back.
And they all own their own area, right? Like,
indeed they do.
Okay.
Hey, Sir Tavlar.
Yes.
Talvar, sorry. What do you know about Zybona? The
She's
Archfey.
a wonderful lady. Many of your humans, they refer to her as a fairy godmother. She's a wonderful ruler, benevolent to all. And she upheld the rules in this place quite strictly. And they seem to have fallen kind of into disarray as the hags have taken over.
You mean to tell me she's been collecting teeth this whole time, so she's going to be starting a war with teeth? Oh, man.
The evil tooth fairy.
Shut up, skunk.
Is he an idiot?
So do you know what Zybona might be?
Yes, I just told you she's frozen in time inside of her palace.
Inside her palace.
Where about is her palace there, good sir?
Let me show you. I have a map.
Look on Wikipedia.
So he's going to show you kind of like a whole of a map that he has.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So you guys are currently in Hither, obviously.
Yes.
And he will point out to you the palace in the realm of Yon called Motherhorn. That is right here, if you can see my picture.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's far.
Wow.
Looks like we got an adventure, boys.
We do. What do you mean by frozen? Is she actually frozen?
Time is frozen for her.
Okay.
Was she picking her nose when she got frozen?
I would assume not.
Irrelevant. Okay. Did one of my companions over here ask who locked you in this cage?
Jingle jangle.
It was Balvorna.
Oh.
Or Bavlorna, sorry.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Where is? I might be
Out of character, Yuki. That's one of the hags, right?
That's the hag that is currently taking over Hither. So there's 3 hags. One of them is taking over each of the corresponding areas. By the way, I might have given you guys the wrong palace. It's either Motherhorn or the Palace of Heart's Desire. I actually just don't know which one right now, but I will let you know as soon as I find it.
Motherhorn seems like the more reasonable one because it looks very pretty.
It looks very pretty, but remember,
They both look pretty.
3 hags taking over, potentially imprisoned.
Wayne.
Sabona.
Well, this is like gang wars, right? I mean, you're talking about 3 people who don't trust each other. Having, do we know which hag has her frozen in time, or is it?
They all
It's
three work together to do it.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's like the one thing they can agree on.
Okay. So first, of course, we need to go to Jingle Jangle and get Sir Talvlar out of his cage. And then I think we might need to get more information from maybe any of the natives here. Get more information on these hags. Because I think we can't break this Zabona out of her imprisonment.
It is the Palace of Heart's Desire, by the way. Sorry about that.
Okay, so it's the one in Hither, yeah.
It's not in Hither. It's actually central to everything.
Okay.
And he'll tell you
We
to
can't
get
get
there. You must travel through Hither to Yon, and then, from Hither to Tither, from Tither to Yon, and from Yon you can eventually make your way to the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Okay, so it's a full circle before we actually get to the main point. It's like the letter G. We're gonna walk around and then get to the center point.
Okay. All right.
Let's go back to the old map or the other map, and then we'll make our way to Bellamy Hill.
But before we do that, we got to talk a little bit because I don't know if you look on the map, mountains have feet. So.
Oh yeah. Is it moving?
Where did you?
Let me see. It is moving.
By the way, I brought my notebook this time, so I can take notes.
Nice. So, Talavar will tell you, Telmy Hill is an ancient entity, a sentient hill, if you will. Travels throughout the Feywild and even to the material plane at times. It interacts with others by the way of ancient willow trees that grow on its slopes.
Okay.
Some time ago, the goblin Jingle Jangle took residence up on top of it. Became friends with the hill.
So we can correspond with the hill? We can talk to the hill?
Not we.
Yes, it is sentient.
Oh, maybe we can catch a ride.
Oh yeah.
That's a fair point.
That is a good one. But we have to get to the hill first, right? Because we're still.
Yeah. You would have to get to the hill first, yes.
Is it now moving or is it stationary?
It's stationary, and it moves so slowly that like even if it was moving, it kind of wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Like tectonic plates. In slow motion.
So,
well, you guys want to start walking?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You said the water's receding too, Jake. Right?
Yeah, the waters are receded to about 3 feet by now.
Nice.
Okay. Let's go. Sploosh, 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 sploosh. And
Okay,
what time
someone
of day
roll
is it right now?
It's kind of been a permanent twilight since you've gotten here.
Oh, so if we just go for another 6 miles.
Do you want to rest at this tower while we're here? Or see what's inside the tower? Or investigate the tower?
Oh yeah, we could. Investigate. Yeah.
Oh, there could be goodies.
There might be loot.
There could be chicken fingers. We might find some chicken fingers.
Highly doubt it.
I haven't had a
I'm
chicken
done to search the
finger in
tower.
a while.
It looks
All right,
magical.
let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go
We're
search.
going into the tower to explore it.
Okay. So you guys can easily get up to the front door of the tower, and you'll find that it is locked.
Lockpick it.
Can we do an Arcana check to see if it's magically locked?
You can try. Just so you know, you doing Arcana checks to check if things are magical or not is very difficult and not technically what that's used for, because there are spells that are supposed to do that. The spell detect magic is what you would use to detect if something is magical or not. But if you want to try to do a Arcana check, you can. It's just going to be a difficult check.
Can I roll a sleight of hand for lockpicking the door?
Yeah, you can try to lockpick the door.
Okay. I'm gonna try to lockpick the door.
What's your sleight of hand?
It is a +9.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're way ahead of me. I have +3.
Normal. 16.
Yikes.
With that, you're kind of going through lockpicking the door, and it takes you a while, but you are eventually able to get it open after about like maybe 3 minutes of work.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Let's go, boys.
That's going.
Good job, yeah.
I'm gonna take my dagger, and on the door, I'm gonna put an S.
Okay?
Splunk's property.
The door is made out of like kind of like ornate marble, stone, and gems. So you attempt to kind of scratch that, but in all honesty, you more dull your knife than carve a name into the tower.
As we're walking in, I look at what's the walls made out of?
Stone.
I'm gonna carve an S into the wall.
And
I'm
you
gonna
dull
try
your
again.
knife even more.
Perfect.
Okay.
What?
So the interior of the tower is empty, except for a flight of stairs that spiral up the inside wall to an opening in the ceiling that leads out to the crenellated roof.
Let's go.
I'd like to do an insight check to make sure the stairs are not crumbling.
Real stairs?
So none of us fall.
Oh.
That would be investigation.
Investigator, sorry.
Can I do an investigation check to look around and see if there's anything
That
worthwhile?
would be perception.
Okay.
Yes, this is a floor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Fuck.
So first of all, there's kind of nothing of note in the tower, and second of all, the stairs are perfectly safe.
There's
There's nothing of note in.
No, there's nothing of note.
All right, so
what
we're
would
gonna
you
go
guys
up the stairs, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
Go up.
You guys can
Does-
make your way up the stairs, and you kind of reach like a little bit of an opening up at the top of the tower. If you look at the map, you see like the kind of like the yellow crenellations. There's actually like a walkway between those and the blue part of the roof.
Oh,
And you
nice.
can use that to get a very nice kind of overlook of the area.
That's it though.
Do we have
Yes.
visibility of the mountain now?
Yeah, you can see the mountain off in the distance. More of a hill than a mountain, but yeah.
Yeah.
Are we able to even communicate with it at this far
We
of a
are.
distance?
Just no.
We are
Just
hundreds
no.
of feet away from it.
I know. I pictured height. Yeah.
If you can hear us, walk to the right.
A few steps to the left.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go down the stairs. We'll come out the door.
Yeah, leave. Yeah. Start
Does
moving up the hill.
does anybody need a rest while we're here? It seems pretty safe in this tower.
No. I don't think
I'm
any of us
barely
are-
injured.
I will tell you guys, to take a rest, you have to have some sort of food and clean water.
What about a short rest?
Short rest you could take pretty much any time.
You
That
need dirty
only gives,
water.
Like HP back, right? Is a short rest.
It uses up your hit dice. You have a limited pool of them.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm good.
But it
I'm-
also
Yeah,
has
I'm good.
hell.
certain abilities refresh on a short rest. Like warlock spell slots, for example.
I think I'm good. Yeah.
I'm
Just
good.
wanna keep going.
Let's
Yep,
go.
I'm good.
So we're gonna. Do we just drag us all the way to the feet?
Yeah, go for it.
We're gonna go 6.5 miles, all the way to the feet.
So as you approach, you're greeted by a scent of sweet-smelling fruit. Damp, downy, silvery green moss blankets a gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though it breezed, despite the absence of one. And you'll actually notice that the feet that you noticed on the map are not actually present. The hill is flush with the ground.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, let's go up the path then. What do you
Yep,
guys
yep.
say? All right, here we
Yep.
go.
Let's see. So as you guys kind of approach, you see like a very narrow game path that kind of leads its way up. As you are approaching, you'll have four of the willow trees actually move towards you.
Ooh.
They get
Whoa.
within 10 feet of you, and one of them will kind of say, "Welcome to tell me how long do you plan to stay.
I respond.
As long as you'll have us.
Okay.
Okay.
And with that, they stayed about 10 feet away from you. You can continue your way on towards the top of the hill, where you will find the entrance to Jingle Jangle's little cottage.
Do we just walk in there, or?
Just out of game. So the well is where we were told he would be, just to be clarify, right?
What well?
I'm sorry, this right over here.
What?
Are you talking about the
No.
I don't know
the
what you're
geyser
saying.
that's behind the hill?
Oh, no. Jingle Jangle's in this hill.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something different from the fairy dragon earlier.
No. You can always ask him. Gal's got him on his back.
He's right on his back. He's right here.
Okay. Before entering the cave,
Okay. Once you get near the entrance of it, I assume you are near the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
One of the trees will tell you in the same slow voice. I'm just not going to do that every single time. They'll tell you, "Are you here to see Jingle Jangle?"
Yes, we are.
yes.
Oh, thank heavens. She hasn't left in nearly 4 days. I would hope that somebody could maybe bring her something to eat. She must be very hungry by now. And these are, again, the trees talking to you.
Right. Oh, what do I have? What do I have?
Sure, we can. Do you have anything that you would like us to give her?
Anything edible? Food?
Now, can I just take a pause for a sec? I'm gonna just take off Sir Tolvar, and I'm gonna ask him, why does Jingle Jangle have a key to your cage?
As I said earlier, she has all sorts of keys. She just happens across them.
Is she hostile towards you? Do y'all have a friendly relationship?
I've never met her, but I've never known anyone to consider her hostile.
You've never met her, but you know...
I know others who have met her, and I know she has the key.
That's
Okay.
weird, but okay.
It's super sus, but whatever.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I
I'm
reached in my
sorry, I
backpack.
can't be more clear.
I reached my backpack. And, guys, I have 13 mushrooms.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
Alright.
I put him back over my shoulder.
So as you enter, as you kind of like approach her den, worn stone steps lead down into what feels like a cellar. It's chilly in there, and you detect a subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within kind of this cave, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls. Hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jangling as the goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads. She manages a faint smile and says, "How might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today?"
Hello, Jingle. We have been instructed and convinced that you would be able to help our friend here unlock his cage. He's been trapped in it, and we're trying to figure out if you might have a key to
Your
work this
talking
lock.
is interrupted by Jingle Jangle's stomach loudly rumbling.
I nudge Bip the mushrooms.
Oh, we also have some mushrooms to offer you.
For me?
Of course.
You sure?
Yes.
And she'll take them and just absolutely just tear into the mushrooms like a freaking like Peaches eating almost.
Nice.
And after she finishes all of the mushrooms that you hand her, she'll kind of sit back, much more happy, and be like, what can I do for you?
Was wondering if you had a key that would be able to unlock our friend here, the tiny little dragon man, that is behind Gal's back, and he is in this sort of bird cage. And
I take him off my shoulder and I present it.
Well, let me see. I mean, if it's a key, I probably have it. Do you know what kind of key it is?
A deep one.
Can I roll an insight check? Would it
you
be
can ask
perception?
Talavar.
Can the fairy
Yeah.
dragon like hear our conversation?
Talavar,
Yes,
can I
yes,
roll an
yes.
insight check?
Yeah.
Dude, I have him in front of me, dog.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and he'll kind of respond. It's a bright silver key. And she'll say, "Oh, yeah, I do have that. It's somewhere in the pile. You're free to go look for it.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
since we fed you, can you help us look?
I'm giving you the key.
we fed you.
Yeah, but we're
Look
giving it right
for us.
back.
Oh, you can
Sober.
keep it.
Okay.
Better you have it than those long-eared brigands. First they stole my truffles, next they'll want my keys.
I'm
Long-eared
sorry?
truffles.
Someone ought to give them a good shaking down just so they know what it feels like.
I'm sorry.
Well,
what?
Mr.
Who?
Jiggle Jaggle, we are happy
Those
to.
long-eared brigands, the herringons.
We would be happy to take care of them for you and get your truffles back.
The Prigons?
Herringons. What do
Herringons.
you say in common? Rabbits, people.
Mirko.
You guys killed them.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Ah. No, them.
Well, you'd be happy to know, Mr. Jiggle Jangle, that we have absolutely.
I'm a lady. I'm a fucking lady.
Mrs. Jiggle Jangle. We have absolutely consumed them in fire, but a couple hours ago.
All of them.
All of them.
They have hundreds. How did you manage that?
Hundreds.
Yeah.
Did you mean thousands? Because we obliterated all of them. We killed every single one of them.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Jeez,
Why you
no,
gotta do
don't do that.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
17.
All right. Let me. Sorry, hold on. I have to find Jingle Jangle's stats.
I'll rebuttal too and say, do we look like a weak party to you?
No.
Well,
We're the
was
queen that's
charisma.
apparently not ready for
That
us.
was charisma instead of perception. Does that matter?
Well, deception, but they're the same thing.
Oh, it
pretty
is.
much.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And you do convince her that you killed all of them.
Oh.
Well, how'd you manage that? That's. Oh, I can go outside again. Here, you may, yes, please, go, the silver key, you have free, go.
I go and I start
All these
digging for the
keys.
key.
wait. She gave us a silver key, or we have?
No,
she
she's
invited
We gotta
telling you to
find
look
it.
for it.
We gotta find it. Yeah.
I could talk about keys all day, the way that they jingle and they jingle, and you stick them in and you turn them. Oh,
Alright, I guess
I'm dancing
searches
as
for the
as
key.
she's talking.
she's
I'm
she's just kind of
rummaging for keys.
talking to like the air right now.
All right, so I'm gonna start digging through the keys and trying to find the silver key.
Yep.
I feel like we all need to start digging.
Do we all roll perception checks pretty much?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do we find? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember, don't
Definitely
roll for
not
the
me.
party. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm fucking done with tonight, dog.
We're blind as shit,
There
clearly.
you go. Come on.
Whatever,
nice job,
man.
Sklunk.
Thank you, thank you.
Also, there's what Jingle Jangle looks like. So Sklunk,
Aww.
Skunk is the one who finds the key, along the pile of keys.
I found it.
Yay!
Let's go,
Woohoo!
Sklunk.
Yay!
I'm gonna walk. All right, here you go,
I'm
Mister.
gonna say,
Is it? What is his name again, Mister Tevlar?
Yeah.
Tolvar.
Televar.
Televar. Mister
Something
Tevlar,
like that.
you are free. Click.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Does the key
All
work?
right. And with that, he does manage to leave the birdcage.
Yes.
And to Sklunk, he will impart his tiny magical sword. He'll say, "This is all I can offer you. I must quickly go. But here, take this." And it's a tiny, tiny sword. For you, Sklunk, it would be essentially a +1 dagger.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and modify your. I'm just gonna modify your dagger to be a
Yeah,
+1.
one of them.
so
Yeah, one of the daggers to be. Yeah.
And what about me? I carried him.
And he'll give you a very courteous bow and say, "And I thank you for that, fellow knight." And with that, he will immediately fly off.
Awesome.
Bye, friend.
Bye, Televar.
Good luck, Mr. Televar.
Jingle Jangle, who's in now a much better mood since being fed, because in fact she was actually digging for mushrooms. I was out digging for mushrooms, and then the herring guns, they just stole them from me. They took my mushrooms. Next, they want my keys. Great. Some information that she is going to kind of impart to you guys, and she'll say, "I can't believe you guys found Agdon. He's been very difficult to track for most people. Brigand's Tollway is just a dangerous series of catwalks on that giant tree stump, and almost no one's been able to get there before. By the way, if you guys need a guide, best one here. His name is Clapperclaw. He hangs out near Downfall. I assume you guys aren't trying to stay here in Hither forever. And if you go find Clapperclaw, I'm sure he could help you progress out of here."
Of course. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you very much. And
which direction is Downfall?
Oh, Downfall. That's about a little bit northwest. And yeah, if you find Clapperclaw there, he's much more acquainted with Tither, and Granny Nightshade, the hag who lives there. He could take you there.
Yeah, write that down. Granny Nightshade. That's one of the first hag names. Okay, cool.
He's familiar with her. What do you mean by familiar?
He lives in Tither. I know he's here now though. He doesn't stay here long. I would go find him if I were you. He's as familiar with her as I am with Balvorna, let's say.
Okay, so just by name.
Well, no. Well, Balvorna did something to help me. Help in her sense. I once told her that I had a fear of being stuck on the other side of a locked door. And ever since then, I don't have that fear anymore. But now anytime I see a key, I simply must have it.
I'm going to give her back the key that I found.
But just beware. While a hag will help you with what you ask for, it's not always in the way you want. Be careful.
I'm going to give the key back to her.
And she will gleefully accept it.
Okay.
Well, guys, we know where our next adventure is going.